What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of the Keep Your Career Mode. This is the season finale for our first ever season in the Premier League. We are in with a huge chance of winning the Premier League. It's all in our hands. If we win all our remaining games, we win the title. And the first step on that road was a trip to the Vitality Stadium to obviously play Bournemouth. Bournemouth, the team who were like mid-table, so they didn't really have anything to play for. They were pretty comfortably going to survive and weren't going to get into the European places. So we were hoping for an easy win here. We had a good chance with Dilrosun, whose finesse shot was actually quite good, but they had Dean Henderson in goal, who is a good goalkeeper in real life, and stopped it. But not too long after, Dilrosun got his goal. He ran through straight down the centre and he just smashed it into the corner. Bournemouth defenders were just split open and Dawson found the way through, and Dean Henderson couldn't stop the ball this time. So we took the lead, which was good because obviously even if we win all our matches 1-0, we win the title. Our goal difference actually wasn't like that much better. I think it was actually worse than Man City's as well. But we were trying to, improve it, but Dean Henderson here kept making all these saves. Like, he saved that shot from Morris, and then that corner didn't really work out because I accidentally called the player and smashed it into his face, and Henderson caught the corner. But he was like, bouncing the ball around, and we got the ball from his goal kick. And Dawson played it into Morris, had another chance, and again he makes the save to keep it at 1-0. Morris had a lot of chances there to make it 2, and from the corner again we got the ball. Kamavinga with it got tackled, but it went to Dawson, who already had a goal. Played it through to Morris. Surely this time, no, he hit the post and he hit the rebound wide. So he had 4 big chances at the end of the first half to score 2, well, to make it 2-0. Sorry, we could have been 5-0 up there, but instead we went into the break 1-0 up. But not straight after, into the second half, we scored, and Morris did get his goal finally. Took him a lot of attempts to get it, but he delivered, and he's lucky we were already winning, because I would have been a lot more pissed if we weren't. But yeah, 2-0 up against Bournemouth now. It was pretty much in the bag now, and right at the end of the game we had one last chance. Fanning played it through to De La Vega on the left wing again. He scores a lot of goals from this position by cutting inside, and he still had the ball there somehow, and he just blasted it into the corner right at the end of the game to make it 3-0 and to confirm the win, to make sure that we wouldn't somehow throw it away, even though I don't think we would have. But yeah, just to really rub it into Bournemouth's face. We won the game 3-0. It was pretty much the last kick. Like, it was pretty much in the 93rd minute when it was only to be 2 minutes of added time. So as soon as they took kick off, the ref was like, yeah, it's done, and ended the game. So we cleared the first hurdle. We just had to do it 2 more times, well, 3 more times, sorry. But yeah, we played a lot better than Bournemouth, and Manchester City won there 4-0, so they bettered our result, but it didn't matter because we were still ahead of them. And yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with how well the team played there. A lot of times this season we've won, but we've won because the opposition don't turn up, not because not because they don't turn up, but because they're not clinical and we're very clinical. But in that game I felt like, yeah, we genuinely played better, and I'm starting to see that a lot more now at the end of the season. So that's good, because obviously, this is the really important part of the season. We have to make sure we play well, because we can't rely on slip-ups now. And the next game was against Aston Villa at home. Obviously, Villa, a team who came up with us last season. We didn't beat them in the Championship last season, but earlier this season, we did beat them, I believe. So we were looking to do it again and to give ourselves the best possible chance of winning the league. And we had the first chance in the 13th minute with Dilrosun, who just ran and he scored. He just smashed it into the near post. The keeper couldn't stop it because it had so much power on it. And we went 1-0 up. Dilroson's actually been a really good signing. He is often overshadowed, I guess, by De La Vega on the other wing, but yeah, he's a really good player as well. He's more of like a creative player. Well, not creative, but more of a like assister than De La Vega. But like 10 minutes later, Aston Villa just scored that really nice volley. Like they crossed the ball in here, then they still had it, passed it back, and he just pinged it into the net, and it was actually a really good shot as well, which was a shame, but minor blip. We wanted to get the go-ahead goal straight after, so we're trying to make that happen here with Eze. Played it out wide to De La Vega, who got tackled, but it fell back to Eze, who cut back, and he got absolutely clarted there. I don't know what the defender was doing, but he took him out, and Eze had the chance from the penalty spot, went to the bottom left, and the keeper went to the bottom right. So we went 2-1 up to restore our advantage straight after, pretty much. Straight after Aston Villa equalising. And yeah, Eze scored a lot of penalties this season, and yeah, he scored another one here. So, but like, I mean, United for Harris, you can't say anything. Okay, you're a United fan. Bruno Fernandes does this every game, and that's the only reason you win half your matches. But anyway, yeah, we went 2-1 up. Not a particularly eventful first half. Well, 4 shots in total, 3 goals. But in the second half, again, nothing really happened until towards the end. In the 80th minute, Morris had a chance, and he scored to really just cement the win, make it 3-1. And yeah, he did get a bit lucky though. The fake shot wasn't great. The defender just tapped the ball in front of him. It's like a little pass, but Morris has scored a lot of goals this season, and he got another one there. And just a couple of minutes later, we had another chance. De La Vega played it through to Morris to get his second of the game, and he delivered. He just smashed it in past the keeper, and we went 4-1 up. And yeah, now the scoreline looked a lot more flattering than it originally did when it was 2-1. Feeling very, very comfortable now that we were gonna just, cruise. And 26 goals for Morris, man. That's insane. But we had one more chance in added time. De La Vega, strength of the defender, put it into the middle for Eze, who scored again to make it 5-1. And in the last 10 minutes we got 3 goals, which is very, very good. I think it shows the commitment of the players to play until the final whistle and not give up. And yeah, De La Vega with an assist there, Eze with another goal. He's got an insane number of goals for a cam. That's his 25th of the season. And the ref ended the game there. So far a 3-0 win, a 5-1 win as well. And Villa did nothing in that second half. They didn't even have a shot. So their only shot was actually a goal, and it was quite a good shot as well. But let's not talk too much. They lost the match 5-1. Who cares? To be honest. But yeah, Morris played very well in that game. Eze played very well. The whole attack played very well, to be fair, and even the defense on the most part was good, with the exception of the goal that was conceded. That was the only moment where they were a bit like shaky, I guess. But yeah, obviously Manchester City only had 2 games left, and they were 4 points behind us. So in order for them to win the title, we had to drop points in both of our next 2 games. So I was feeling confident that they were pretty much out. Liverpool still had a game in hand because of the Europa League stuff. But yeah, they actually played the game in hand earlier in the day of this match against Newcastle, and this match actually was the one where we could have like confirmed the league title.
Win the game, win the league. Should be
You heard Martin. If we win the match, we win the league. And I was confused because I thought, wait, surely Liverpool can still do it, but apparently they dropped points earlier in the day, but because it's the same day, it doesn't show it on the fixtures, and it didn't show it on the goal news until later. So I was like, okay. But yeah, I was like, okay, cool. Let's just win this one then, because the last game against Chelsea, Chelsea were a team that we drew with earlier in the season. I was a bit like, oh, maybe we won't win that. And yeah, Newcastle, very, very defensive formation. They actually played quite well at the start, especially, you know, they had a chance here from the corner. Joe Linton played it to Fernandez, and Almiron's shot smashed at the nippers. Somehow Roberts managed to save that. Shades of Neuer from the Champions League final against that Mbappe shot, even though Mbappe was offside. But it's very similar to save to that. But yeah, from that we went forward. Camavinga played it through to De La Vega on the left wing, looking to cut inside. But he played it into Morris, who just delicately placed it into the net. It kind of looked like a chip, kind of looked like a finesse shot. I don't remember what it was, to be honest, but whatever it was perfect. It just placed it into the net. We went 1-0 up after 10 minutes, and I couldn't have asked for a better start. Doing the classic dance thing, I don't know what it's called, but that celebration's quite nice. But yeah, De La Vega with another assist. He's getting a lot of assists towards the end of the season, which is nice. And yeah, that's Morris's 27th goal of the season. He's been insane. And 10 minutes later, we had another chance. Dilrosun cut inside with a Berber spin. Such a shame De La Vega doesn't have 4-star skill moves, because he'd be so OP if he did. He'd probably have 50 goals contributions by now, not actual goals. But yeah, that, you know, just sent the Newcastle defender, and he smashed it into the near post to make it 2-0 after 20 minutes. 16 goals for him now, so. And we were looking for a third just after the half an hour mark. De La Vega cutting inside, did a ball roll, and just finessed it in. It was such a classic goal, you know, cutting inside from that left wing, just scoring. Done that so often, not just this season but last season as well, and he's been a big reason as to why we've been able to be so competitive and still in with a shot at this, well, not still, it's in on the driver's seat for the title, if that makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say. But we were very clinical in that first half. We only had 3 shots on target, but they all went in. And on the hour mark, Eze was sent through, and he got his goal. So all of the front 4 had scored in this game. 4-0 up. Newcastle didn't actually play as bad as the scoreline suggests. They were alright, you know. I would still say we were better than them, but it wasn't like this scoreline worthy, if that makes sense. And we had a chance again right at the end. Janssen here got the ball to Zlatan's region, trying to give him a bit more game time before the up. Thought, why not? And he just cut inside and he placed it into the bottom corner. He had a chance like that earlier in the season, which he skied over with when he had like 50 something finishing. Now it's up to 70. It's somewhat usable, you know. And yeah, he just cut inside with his 4-star skill moves and just really calmly placed it into the corner. Really intelligent finish there, really calm finish. And we won the game 5-0. We were better than Newcastle. They weren't as bad as the scoreline suggests, as I said earlier. But that was it. That was the end, because Liverpool dropped points and we were champions. Although the press conference seemed like we weren't, Martin Tyler said we were, and the celebrations at the end showed that we were as well. I decided to play this Chelsea game off camera, so because it's pretty much irrelevant. So I was like, there's no need to show it. We did win 4-2, but now you can see the trophy celebrations.
Relevant because already they knew they'd clinch the title. Everyone in the ground, including the players, waiting for the presentation to reward this outstanding season from an outstanding team.
Yeah, it's been a party atmosphere, hasn't it really, from start to finish. I've experienced it myself. 91 when we played Manchester United. But any less sweet for those lads down there.
And they've enjoyed the game, but really, most of all, they've enjoyed the season. They have been superb, undoubtedly the outstanding team.
Well, I think so. Sometimes when their rivals faltered, they kept their eyes fixed firmly on the target and they really didn't stick together. They had injuries, 1 or 2 suspensions, but they kept picking up the results.
And now they are about to pick up what it's all about. They are the champions.
Wonderful scenes. The moment they never forget. Look back in 20 years' time and you'll think about this day.
To share it with the supporters. They've had a great bond, the travelling fans as well as the home followers. They certainly haven't been without the backing that every team needs to go week in, week out in this most demanding of leagues. Great occasion here, time to set it all up, knowing that this presentation day would take place. It would depend on the result of the match. Together with the trophy, happiness all round.
Doesn't the Premier League table look nice? We finished top, obviously. Liverpool, City and Spurs in the top 4, and Chelsea United 5th and 6th, Arsenal in 7th, Brentford go down bottom, Southampton, Palace also relegated. And from the top scorers you can see Morris won the Golden Boot. Insane achievement for the youngster. 29 goals, he beats Aguero, he beats a lot of his teammates as well. And Eze got 20 assists to go along with his 20 plus goals, which is an absolutely insane season. We've got a lot of players who got a lot of assists there, along with the top scorers as well. There's a lot. And Roberts also kept a decent amount of clean sheets in the end. Obviously at the start he wasn't keeping very many at all, but you know, he got there in the end. We really stabilized our defense towards the later end of the season, you know, since about December, when I think Santoro started playing a bit more. He's a lot better than Barbe, I think, in game especially. But yeah, now I'm just going to show you like a quick summary of the players' stats on the squad hub. You can see, yeah, a lot of good players here who played a big part. Harris has now been promoted, by the way, from the academy, so he's a professional player for QPR. So Harris, you're playing for QPR now. I know you don't like that, but it's happening. And yeah, I also promoted Gerardo, our scout future star, from the start of the season. You'll see him in a little bit as well, obviously when we get to the right wingers. But yeah, there's a lot of players here who didn't play a lot as well, and I might look to just shift a lot of them on, because obviously next season we're going to be in the Champions League. And speaking more on that, I think next season I'll focus completely on the Champions League, so I won't really show you any league matches. I'll just come back for Champions League matches and play the league off camera, just so that we can get through the season quicker, because I don't know if there's enough time between now and the start of FIFA 21 for a full season. But yeah, anyway, Gerardo there, pretty much a clone of De La Vega. He's just like a baby version of him. Play right wing and left wing, but he can also play cam. He also has 5-star skill moves, which is nice. But yeah, our front four were absolutely insane. They got so many goals and assists each. And yeah, Chair had a quite good season. Leko as well had a decent season. But yeah, you can see the winners of some of the other competitions. These ones are all pretty relevant, but this one here, Tottenham beat Barcelona in the Champions League on penalties. So Tottenham finally win the Champions League, which is good for them. Obviously lost against Liverpool in real life. that was a good final. Liverpool won the Europa League. Don't know how we ended up in there, but we did. And the World Cup's actually going on in the series. So next episode, after we're done with the chants and stuff, I'll show you how that went. And now we can quickly have a look at the other leagues. Most of them were very predictable. Like here, PSG absolutely destroyed the league. Lyon did quite well as well, but just PSG on another level. And in the Bundesliga, you know, as you said, Bayern Munich won the league, Dortmund second. Again, Bayern just destroyed everyone. Just lost one game the whole season. Same with it. Actually, in Italy, 3 teams to get over 100 points isn't, or not over 100, 100 plus points is insane. But Juventus or Piemonte Calcio won, and in Spain Barcelona won. But again, a lot of points for 2 other teams. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. And Fulham and Norwich have been automatically promoted to the Premier League, and the playoffs will have probably already commenced. I can't check the results unfortunately, so we'll have to just see next season. But yeah, we're going to end it on this beautiful picture of QPR at the top of the Premier League.